Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky State Police prepare to host food drives across the Commonwealth, and troopers here in Hazard help make the Christmas season a bit more merrier for kids in our region.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. It's 5:30 on this Friday morning. I'm Dakota Makris. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at that forecast. Brandon, another warm morning, I guess mild you would say.
Milder, I guess.
Milder.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's still not as mild as yesterday morning because we have some 30s out there.
Yeah, I actually wore my jacket this morning.
Exactly. Yeah, not as warm this morning, but it will be much more, well, maybe not much warmer, but warmer later today, similar to yesterday. Let's take a look and see what's going on currently on Buffalo Mountain. Dark out there this morning, which we, of course, know that it's always dark this time of the day. But anyway, we're looking at conditions that are pretty good out there. Clear skies, 45. It's 51 in Jackson. That's the warmest spot in the region. 34 in Jonesville. That's the coldest spot in the region. Everybody else kind of falling in between their 30s, 40s, and even Pikeville at 50 this morning. Across the state and region, Paducah's at 40. Let's see, Ashland's at 38, Cincinnati's at 32, and Nashville is at 46. Get out your bowls. It's time for the breakfast frosted weather wheats. There we go. Get those words out here in a second. Sunshine after we get the sun up about 7:30 or so this morning, and we'll see the temperatures climb quickly with that. And again, sunrise today, 7:31, sunset 5:15, and sunshine throughout. I really think somebody pushes the 70-degree mark once again today. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Kentucky State Police are investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in Floyd County. The shooting happened around 10:45 Thursday morning. Now, we know one man was killed during the incident, and no officers are believed to be injured, and no other information was released. While deputies in Pulaski County are investigating after skeletal remains were found yesterday. A search for a missing person in the Mount Zion area led to the discovery, and police say evidence near the remains led them to believe it was Roy Crumley, who was reported missing in October. The remains were sent to the state medical examiner's office. Now, if you have any information about this, you can call the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office at 606-678-5145. You can also leave an anonymous tip at the office webpage. Kentucky State Police are investigating threats at Bell County High School. Police say a 16-year-old bully made verbal threats to other students on Wednesday, which were reported to staff members at the school. The boy was suspended from the school on the same day the threats were reported. He was arrested in Middlesboro and charged with terroristic threatening. He is being held at the Breathitt County Juvenile Detention Center. An investigation into the burglary of a barn in Wayne County has led to a second arrest. The burglary took place near the end of October at a barn on Lewis Kelly Road near Torranceville. Several tools and electrical equipment was taken. On November 9th, deputies arrested Raymond Reynolds and got an arrest warrant for Jeremiah J. Hall. And yesterday, a truck was pulled over on Kentucky 3106, and the driver was identified as Hall. Police also found a set of digital scales and meth in the truck. He was taken to the Wayne County Detention Center. The support dog that was reported stolen in Wayne County has been found, and we've been following the story. Owners say someone found the dog named Oakley outside of their home. They do not know who took the dog, but the family is happy she is home. A Lawrence County man is taking his first steps to become a naval aviator. Graduating officer candidate school today, Lincoln Kilgore will join the ranks in the Navy leadership. His love of flying started in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, and as Emily Bennett reports, now he's taken that love to flying for his country.
He was flying before he was driving.
From a young age, Lincoln Kilgore knew he wanted to be a naval aviator.
Probably about 3 or 4 years old. And honestly, ever since then, ever since I was that young, I knew for a fact that that was what I really wanted to do.
Getting his private pilot's license at just 16 years old and studying aviation at Eastern Kentucky University prepared him for his next step.
I want him to live out his lifelong dream, and flying is his lifelong dream.
Kilgore wanted to take his flying to new heights, not just flying for fun, but serving his country.
The reason I kind of picked naval aviation as opposed to the Air Force or to the Army or other branches is the challenge inherent in what comes with naval aviation. Having the ability to take an aircraft and land on a pitching deck, it's just a good challenge.
He shipped off to officer candidate school in Rhode Island August 15th.
Whatever the Navy tells him to do is exactly what he'll do, and he loves his country.
A 13-week program testing him physically, mentally, and learning true leadership.
Definitely challenging. I mean, it's instilled kind of a level of professionalism in myself, my fellow classmates, that it's wonderful to see, and a deep kind of appreciation for the little things we had beforehand.
Friday, he graduates as an officer. His mother, Nancy Kilgore, bursting with pride.
I had to get my Navy anchor nail fixed for graduation. I'm going to be an anchor mom, so it's always anchors and airplanes.
Counting down the moments until she gets to watch him become a naval officer.
My heart will be beating out of my chest.
And as he takes his next steps to begin flight training, Kilgore says it's the community in Eastern Kentucky that got him to where he is.
They really helped to kind of form the really important kind of interpersonal skills that really you need as an officer in the military as well.
Ready to serve and give back to his country.
Well, that was Emily Bennett reporting. Kilgore graduates from Officer Candidate School in Rhode Island today and then will head to Florida to begin flight training with the Navy. He says he wants to thank everyone from Eastern Kentucky for sending letters and helping him get through the program. Even if you're not buying a new car this year, you'll likely pay more in-car taxes. Demand is high for new and used cars, and that's increasing the value of all cars. When the value goes up, state transportation leaders say so do your taxes. Car valuation experts say taxes will likely increase on all vehicles, but some with the steepest increases include Toyota Corollas, RAV4s, and GMC Terrains.
Do you expect this to be a little bit of a sticker shock for some Kentuckians?
I mean, it's a 30% increase on 45 cents for every $100. So I don't think it's going to be massive depending on which kind of car you own. But I think most people will be surprised because normally cars lose value over time and your taxes go down every year, not up.
State valuation leaders won't pull new numbers from J.D. Power until the first of the year, and they're not making any guesses on the average value next year. If you're looking to get your Christmas gifts on time, you may be out of luck. It's not looking like Santa will meet the deadline for some. Staffing shortages at the Troy Post Office in Virginia is leading to severe mail delays. Politicians have been pushing the USPS Virginia district manager during the past few months.
I asked them, could we come pick up their mail? And they said no, because if they didn't have the people to deliver it, they don't have the people to sort it.
Senator Mark Warren is calling for more job fairs and plans for a holiday surge. Representative Abigail Spartanberger is relaunching a survey focused on mail delays, but for now, the problem persists. Troopers across the state are reminding everyone about the Cram the Cruiser event at the Hazard Walmart this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The community is invited to donate non-perishable food items for the cause. The event serves to help families less fortunate get food during the holidays. Now, Trooper Matt Gayhart says events like this are important for the season.
All the food that's donated and collected stays right here in our communities. So it will be donated back to people in need right here in our post district. So we're affecting the people that are neighbors, essentially.
Now, Trooper Gayhart adds that they are also accepting donations at Post 13 this week. A two-day Shop with the Trooper event wrapped up yesterday, hosted by Kentucky State Police Post 13. Now, the event began in Whitesburg Wednesday and ended yesterday at the Hazard Walmart. 18 troopers helped pick out several gifts for families in the area. The JROTC from Perry County Central High School also volunteered to help. Sergeant First Class Ronald Wilson says it is a great event for the students to be involved with.
It gives us the opportunity to see some of the kids that, that are not necessarily at our school, but they actually work with the different counties and the different schools within those counties.
KSP troopers say more than 100 kids were able to get gifts during the event. Madison County native and junior at the University of Kentucky has the chance of competing during the halftime show of the Georgia and Alabama game. It's called the Dr. Pepper Challenge, and students can win a major scholarship. Adam Berniston met up with the UK student as she trained ahead of time.
Training for the Dr. Pepper Halftime Football Challenge isn't something most college students would do in their free time.
Just kind of working on finding what technique works for you, because everybody is going to do it a little bit differently.
But Hughes is training for the big stage.
Hi, Dr. Pepper. My name is Rachel Hughes. Come here. And this is Val.
Back in October, she submitted a TikTok video to have the chance at winning a college scholarship through the Dr. Pepper Challenge.
My goal is to become a practicing veterinarian and open a facility for rescues to become trained therapy dogs.
Several weeks after submitting the video, she got the long-awaited call.
I got a phone call saying that I was selected to go to the SEC championship game as one of the finalists. So that was super big and like a huge deal. Like, it just seemed super unreal.
Now, the goal of this Dr. Pepper challenge during halftime is to get as many footballs into a Dr. Pepper can that's only 5 yards away. But while it seems close, it may not be so easy.
Usually around 13, 14 is my pretty consistent average. I think I found what works for me, and hopefully, you know, it just is enough.
The award for first place in the challenge is a $100,000 scholarship, which Hugh says would be life-changing.
This would set me up literally for the rest of my life. I'm just going to be able to do more of the things that I want to be able to do that just aren't as practical without that.
In Madison County, Adam Burniston, WKYT.
The voice of the Kentucky Wildcats and Kentucky All-American winner American will make a stop here in Hazard today. Tom Leach and Mike Pratt will be at the Red Spotted Newt from 4 until 6 p.m. for a signing of their new book, Kentucky Basketball, 2 Decades Behind the Scenes. Leach posted the news on his Facebook page earlier this week. He said in the post, this will be the first in a series of signings on their tour. If you miss them at Hazard, they will also be in Lexington on Saturday and Sunday. Well, just ahead this morning, a major streaming service prepares to make a new movie about an accident turned holiday tradition.